Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Yay! I hope you've all had an amazing week. Have you all got your vision boards up and running? Have you been making small gains? I've had a really busy but productive week. I've had loads of meetings with various people that I'll be working with to get my new business and project off the ground. I am super excited to share with you all of the amazing goods and services, tutorials that I'll be running in due course. But anyway, let us talk about hitting that wall and persistence. Oh, I love that word. Anyway, a few years ago, I was severely overweight. I know, I don't look it, I know, but I was. I didn't look it, but I felt it. And the turning point for me was, I was in Zara's and I was trying on some clothes and I looked in the mirror. That's another thing. Why are those mirrors in the changing rooms different from the mirrors in your own house? Because I know for a fact, okay, when I was looking at myself upstairs in my mirror, I didn't look like I did in the changing room. But anyway, looked myself in the mirror, looked awful, and I was just thinking, ugh, Sue, what's happened? How have you allowed yourself to get to this stage? And then I made a decision that I want to be fit and healthy, and I decided to start running. Never ran before. I was the most unhealthiest person ever. I couldn't even run literally 50 yards down the road from where I live. That was how unhealthy I was. But I said to myself, I'm just going to set myself little targets. My first target was to run 1K. Now 1K is a short distance if you're healthy. If you've never ran before, however, it feels like you are running a marathon. And it was hard, it was hard. Each time I started to run, I would come up against this invisible wall that was telling me to just give up and find something else or do something else, go on a diet, do something else. And I had to physically tell my mind that no, you tell my legs and my lungs to carry me to 1K. And I was persistent. I did not give up, even though I wanted to. There were times where I would run the 1K to try and get to 1K, and I would be crying on the road. I'm sure people that would drive me past were thinking, oh gosh, what's wrong with her? Should we pull over? But I was crying out of determination because I hate failing. When I eventually got to my 1K, I had a rocky moment. Like that, literally. I stood on the road and I was like that, fist pumping in the air. And then when I got to the 1K, I thought, well, why can't I run 2K? And then that was my second challenge. It was hard. I would stop, start, but I eventually got there. And then I told my cousin, and my cousin said, great. Why don't we do the Race for Life Cancer Research Run 5K? And I was thinking, oops, I just literally accomplished 2K. Don't think I'm ready for 5K just yet. And she was like, you can do it. And true enough, I trained every day. I was persistent, I was consistent, and I literally, by sheer force of my mind and willpower, I got to 5K. We completed the Race for Life 5K Cancer Research Run up the park near our house here. And I did it in a personal best of 31 minutes. Since then, I've been able to run 10K. That was a challenge in itself, but you know what? I did it, and I ran my first 10K in 1 hour, 1 minute and 56 seconds. Just a massive achievement. And in doing all of that, in running, training and becoming really healthy, I was able to get to my target weight, and I've accomplished what I wanted to, which was be healthy and fit. Why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this for a reason, because prior to me wanting to lose weight and become healthy, I had always talked myself out of either going to the gym or embarking on any fitness regime. And I think a lot of the time we do this to ourselves unconsciously. We tell ourselves that we can't do this, even though we could probably achieve so much. You know, there could be things that you're wanting to do, but the part of you is telling yourself, well, actually no, or you've tried to do something, you've tried to get a project off the ground, you've tried to apply for a promotion, apply for a new job, and you've come up with the wall, which is a no or a rejection, and you've simply brushed that idea or that job or whatever it is underneath the carpet, and you've now decided to do something else that maybe be slightly easier. Don't do it. Do not do it. Go back and revisit whatever it is that you initially want to do. You know what it is. You know. Go back, revisit it and do it. You've got to be persistent. You've got to be consistent. You've got to want to have that dream, that project, whatever it is, more than you wanting to give up and settle, because you know that when you settle or when you decide or when you give up, you never quite feel satisfied in that decision to let that go past the wayside. So do it, just do it. And in the famous words, here's my final thought, in the famous words of Thomas Edison, he famously said, if we all did the things that we were capable of doing, we would astound ourselves. Never have truer words been spoken. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thanks for all the lovely comments and the support and the likes. Please like and subscribe, and remember, success is whatever you want it to be. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.